Your host, and I just got back from what is it? Ooh, that looks like this. No, everything's working. It just had a little glitch to start with. Just got back from Manifesto. It's a bit late, my cooking stream, but I'm still going to do one. So what are we going to cook? Because I've just woke up after I did a bit of, once I had woken up on the stream, singing at the open mic. And now we're going to decide what to do because I'm still just waking up. The weekends are usually a bit of a mess because I have some other things that I do. Now, so what are we going to have this morning? I think we're going to do a normal... Ooh, I know what I've got. Ooh. Yeah, we've got an idea. We have an idea, and it's an idea that may work. I've got some meat and veg frozen, which I can have. So I'm going to do some potatoes and carrots. Yep, potatoes and carrots. I'm still using up my veg from over Christmas. I'll be doing another shop in about a week and a half. So we are just going to grab the bits and pieces and cook the meals and go, yeah, I'm feeling really mellow. We're mellow and we're thinking, oh, I saw a saucepan here. We have a saucepan. I think we can start with a saucepan. Let's put it there and I'll grab whatever I'm going to put in the potatoes for that one. Yeah, we will go with potatoes. As you can tell, I'm still waking up. I'm really surprised I was able to sing on this morning manifestos because my brain was just, I want to sing, but my rest of my brain was like, you just freaking woken up. Why you want to do something like that? So let's get that out. We need a knife of indeterminate origin. We need a knife because what we're going to do on here is pick a few potatoes. These little potatoes here. Of course, I never peel my potatoes because the skin on potatoes has some of the nicest taste, especially on certain types. And therefore, we are just going to... I just had to make sure I had started the stream because I didn't know whether I had. I know most of the people that would usually come on, they're already in bed. But I'm going to do this anyway because I'll record. This is being recorded and will go up on my channel as a video. So I just water the potatoes. I always do more than I need because the dogs, if you watch one of my videos I did yesterday, you'll understand why I have such big portions. But the dogs actually, any potatoes or gravy or carrots that are left over by me, dogs. As people know, when you've got a dog, you don't really have many leftovers when it comes to food. Food doesn't get wasted when you've got a dog. There's certain things you can't give a dog that aren't good for them. Okay, so we have potatoes. We do have the potatoes. They are in here. I am going to put the water in them. And I'm going to show you them as the water goes in. How thrilling. You get to see the potatoes being filled up and the filtered water going into them. And it's like, yes, this is quality. This is quality streaming. I've got a tripod for that phone, but it's somewhere else at the moment. It's upstairs, I think, for when I was doing VR. Now, audio isn't brilliant in this kitchen because I'm doing audio from a simple microphone, not my main one that's upstairs for when I do my main streams. What? Right, there we have. There we have the potatoes. Potatoes are ready. They shall be turned on. Oh yes, they can be. Alright, so we have another saucepan. We have two saucepans. This time I'm going to put some veg in. I think just some normal root vegetable from the freezer. But I haven't got any fresh vegetables, you know? Which is pretty good. You know, it's like this root vegetables with leek and stuff. What do we got here? Put some more water in there. Show you the thrilling of, oh, well actually, the filtered water is almost gone. The filtered water is almost gone. So we need to go, come on, take the water. Those like to empty fully. I do have filtered water in the thing here. Pour it all in there. I think that will do. Bingo banga bongo. On goes the potatoes. The potato. The potatoes are already on. Use your brain, Jason. Figure it out. Doesn't need to go as high because that stuff's already cooked up, I believe. Okay, we're in a position now where I should get out because it's frozen. Oh, it's frozen. I don't know whether it'll cook. I'm going to do it in the pressure cooker. Let's see if this works. As part of the meat delivery yesterday, I got delivered these, which sounds gorgeous, from Meat Supermarket, and it is actually a beef and ale stew with root vegetables. So, I think I'm going to have to open this while it's frozen, because it's frozen, and I'm going to put it into my pressure cooker here, and I think that will work. I don't know, I haven't tried to do this before. So we are going to open this up with our knife of happiness. The knife of happiness is not working. That's okay. We have a plan. Don't worry. Do that. You know I don't plan my streams or what I'm going to do there. I just sort of so we've got all this in there. All I need to do is make sure I don't leave any of the plastic on. There, that can go on there like that. Oh, my hands are cold. That was cold. Let's see. Hello there, Trans. Yeah, the meal's going to be a big meal, and I will share it with the doggies. The doggies shall be shared it with. It will be we shall embrace it together. So I put the lid on this. I need to put a little tiny bit of I'm hoping that will do it. How is Trans today? How are you, wonderful special person? We'll be amazed that if the pressure gets up, because I've only put a small amount of water in there. Hello, Bertie. You're special, aren't you? And Beryl's special. And everybody's special. I enjoyed my singing at the manifestos. Just today, just normal. Nice day today, normal. Yeah. I think sometimes it's nice to have that, isn't it? We don't always want a high day. We don't always want a day that's hectic. Having a normal day can sometimes be really good. I'm meeting so many wonderful, special people. The pressure is rising. The pressure is rising. And we are awesome together. So I've been trying to think about a new song tonight. I'm still trying to decide which one to do, but I've got a couple of songs that I might sing tonight. Ooh, I don't know what the sky is like out there. In the UK, it's usually raining. It's not just a meme. The UK weather is sometimes sucky. A lot of the time it's sucky. We get a lot of rain, a lot of dark and dismal clouds, and the UK is known for rain. So the dogs have been out and they were happy. I'm going to feed the dogs when I have my food because I want them to make sure they have some nice stuff. Yeah, UK rain town. Yeah, but yeah, I'm having a good weekend. The weekends are always a bit hectic because I stay up and do the Midnight Munchies. So I don't do my early stream, which a lot of our people have gone to bed that would normally come on here. And so the food is cooking. I am having potatoes and carrot and veg mixed with a little stewy thing. And the stewy thing I didn't take out of the freezer because my brain didn't think about it. But I am here. I am here. I am with you all. And we can discuss and talk about anything. That's the whole point of this morning stream. It's the stream where we just chat about anything that's going on in our lives or anything that. So if trans or if anybody else wants to talk about anything at all or wants to ask me any questions, feel free to. Yes, I have done curries. I prefer my body can't really handle curries these days. One of the things I was going to try next week. You see, what I do is, because of the way my body is at the moment, I have to be very careful. Oh, I'm just going to turn that on there so it doesn't. One of the things that I do once a month is to buy in a new type of food or try a new type of food to see whether my body can handle it. So I'm thinking at the end of next week, I might, if I've got enough spare money, I might actually, it's cheaper for me to order a takeout and try something from a takeout than buying in the fresh ingredients if I don't know that I can. So probably end of next week I might treat myself, or probably Thursday, not Friday. I don't like to do the test on Friday because it'll affect my voice when I'm streaming at open mic if it goes badly. So probably Thursday or Wednesday next week, I will order a Chinese curry because I prefer Chinese curries than other types. And so there's a place around where I live that does them, and they make really nice stuff. And I used to be okay with them before I had these problems. So I will try it one night. And if I find that I can have Chinese curry, then I'll start buying in the bits and pieces to make chicken curry and things like that. So that's the plan. Curry is going to be something I'll try next week. And if it works, it will be added to my list of food that I can still eat. If not, then it won't be. But at least I'll have tested it by spending a small amount of money instead of buying in ingredients that I end up can't using. Bertie's happy. Bertie wants his food. But you're going to have to wait for just half an hour while we chat and everything. I'm really enjoying doing a lot of my VR on stream now. Usually I would do my normal flat screen stream upstairs and then I'd just turn off and do my VR. Just because I was set up on a laptop and that couldn't really handle all of it at the same time. But now I can do it properly. Yes, I can. So I really enjoy doing all my flat screen stuff with all of you and then just turning on the VR and doing them there. It's hard for me to learn new songs. It's really hard for me to learn new songs. Because my brain focuses on certain songs and then they're like my comfortable ones. What happens if I eat food I can't? Well, it's not fun. What will happen is this. You see, because of the bowel cancer I had in 2018, they removed about 45% of my bowels, my gastric system, which means my body doesn't absorb food as quickly and doesn't absorb certain foods very well. So if I eat something that doesn't agree with me, and it's anything that creates more acid, what happens is, it's called GERD, the issue that happens. If I eat something that my body can't process quickly, it creates more and more stomach acid. And unfortunately, because it creates more and more stomach acid, it has weakened the muscles between the throat and the stomach, and so acid goes up into my throat and burns my throat and damages my throat. It can actually cause throat cancer. So if I eat the wrong things, on the one hand, it will cause that, which is horrible. But the worst thing about it is, if I eat something that doesn't agree with me, or even if I have to stop eating about 4 o'clock in the afternoon because I've got to wait 6 hours before I lie down in bed. Because if I lie down in bed before that time, then the acid in my stomach will creep up my throat, and that is a terrifying, horrible thing. And when you pair that with my depression, bipolar, autism, and everything else, it can create really scary stuff. And so I have to be very careful what I eat. For example, 99% of pastries I can't eat because they're high fat. Pastries with fat in, your body has to create more acid to digest them in your stomach. If more acid is created in my stomach, it's more chance it'll go up my throat. No pop, no lemonade. The only drink, no caffeine, no tea, no coffee, no wine, no beer, no lager, no alcoholics, nothing like that I can't touch. The only drink I drink, and you always see me drinking it in this, is water plus a little bit of 2 types of apple juice. And there are the types of apple juice I have. I'll get them. These are the only 2 makes of apple juice that I can actually have. So there's that one, double concentrate apple juice, and there's this one, and they're the only 2 things I can have, and water is the only thing I can drink. And I really have to slow down drinking after about 4 p.m. as well, because if you put more liquid in your stomach, the acid's going to be closer to your throat and makes it worse. Yes, you can, and it is terrifying. It can rise up your throat. Stomach acid is not supposed to go in your throat, and it can be very deadly if it rises too high. You can aspirate, as in it can go down into your lungs. And stomach acid in your lungs is not a fun thing. So yeah, so if I can't eat certain kinds of meat, I can't eat pork, I can't eat bacon anymore because they will cause more stomach acid to be. I can't eat cakes, I can't eat ice cream, I can't eat chocolate. There's so many things I can't eat now. So now and then I try something new. And this is why I eat mostly the same thing every day, because I know certain things I can eat. And I have to be very, very careful about what I'm eating. So yeah, when I say bad things can happen, I mean bad things can happen if I eat the wrong thing. I can't have pizza. Can't have any type of tomato sauce that you would have pizza, and can't have the pastry that you make pizza out of. I can't have most vegetables. I can't have any vegan meat. I can't have anything that's made with soya, because soya, your body takes time to. When my body sees soya, it creates more acid in my stomach, and therefore it's worse. So I am very limited on the food. I can't have milk. I have to have oat milk instead of normal milk. I can't have most cheeses. All these things I can no longer eat. And the worst thing about it is, I have to have big meals. As you've noticed, big meals. I eat big meals because my body doesn't absorb food as well as most people. So normal average adult, 2,100 calories is what a normal adult has per day. Higher if you're an athlete, higher if you're in the army, all things like that. But 2,100 calories is the norm for an adult male. Now I have to get 2,100 calories worth of food into me, I have to eat 3,600 calories worth of food a day to make sure that I get that. And I have to make sure I eat certain things because I can have low potassium and stuff, because those things can be a problem. And so things like that. So just things I have to deal with. Apart from all the mental health stuff, I have to deal with that as well. So I can't have butter. But for some reason, I can't eat eggs and I can't eat butter. But I can eat one particular brand of mayonnaise. So when I do my mashed potatoes, I can't put butter in them. I can't put normal milk in them to make them creamy. But I can put a little bit of mayonnaise and a little bit of oat milk in them to make them. So I've had to adapt and change things that I eat. And I can't go without meat because you have to. Because I can't eat what's called the fake meats, and I can't eat, unfortunately, chickpeas. Most chickpeas don't do even. I can eat chickpeas if they're in a certain type of crisps, but I can't eat them as actual chickpeas. Kidney beans don't agree with me anymore. Things like that. I have to be very, very careful about what I eat. Yeah. And I have to make sure that if I'm going to test something new out, I have to do it early in the day. So your body sort of empties over 6 hours. So I have to make sure that I don't lie down for 6 hours after I've eaten. Or bad things can happen. Bad things can happen. So yeah, we're good. Blue Moon. I love that song. I love Blue Moon. I love the song Blue Moon. It's amazing. Blue Moon. I saw you standing alone, without a dream in your heart, without a love of your own. Having fun now, just sitting here with all of you and chatting, and we are having a splendiferous time. And I'll be going to Munchies again tonight for the open mic, and we'll be doing all the same kind of awesome things. And so apart from that, I am just mellowing out. Because I'm happy because I've got all you people, and this is the whole point of this all being therapy. I can talk about all of this on camera and it focuses me. It's just like being in a therapist office, but I have it permanently. And so that is the wonderful thing about all the things we do together here. And Bertie wants his love. Bertie wants his food, but they're okay waiting for it because they had food last night, didn't you? And so I will make their food and I will do my food, and we will all have yummies. But yeah, ask me anything. You know me. I'm happy to talk about anything. I'm talking to talk about anything, Beryl. Bertie's just down here at the moment, having a lull. He's cute. Let's see, we're supposed to get really bad weather here soon. So let me check MetCheck. MetCheck, let's check MetCheck. MetCheck. Let's see for my town. Let's check my town's weather for the next 7 days on MetCheck. MetCheck.com is a wonderful weather system place. So it looks like we're going to get down really cold tomorrow. Looks like it's going to go into the minuses. Ooh, yeah, we're going to get some heavy cold weather in the next few days, which was okay because I don't need any food in. I've got food in the house, got the dogs, the house is nice and warm. And generally we are splendiferous, my good friend. We are splendiferous and happy. I love that word, splendiferous. It's a very, very British word, isn't it? Splendiferous. What do you think is splendiferous? My nose is itching. You know that weird thing that happens? It always happens, doesn't it? Let's say you've run, you put some water and you're just about to do your dishes. You put your hands in the dishes and you start doing them. Your hands are all wet. And at that moment, your nose will itch. Or your eyebrow will itch. Or your hair will itch. And you'll want to actually touch it. Same thing, if you're gardening in the backyard and your hands are dirty and you've just started to repot a plant or something like that, your nose will itch, or your eyebrow will itch, or your ear will itch, and it'll drive you crazy. Same thing if you're working on a car and your hands have got all greasy. That's the point in time when your nose will say, hey, I'm going to cause you to need to scratch your nose now, and it's going to drive you crazy. And the worst thing is if you're doing something like chili, because I can't have chili anymore, but I used to love chili, and you're just messing with the chilies and everything, and your eye will start to itch, and you'll want to rub your eyes and that, which is a really bad idea when you're messing with chilies. Oh, so the food is almost ready. The food is almost ready. We've always got the food ready. I'm having a splendiferous morning. A splendiferous morning. You are all wonderful and special. And so the plan for today is I'll probably sit and have something to eat. I'll feed the dogs. I'll make sure everything's all that's done. Then I will set up a stream upstairs. I might shave. I'm thinking of shaving because I don't shave because I want to shave. I shave because my whiskers get to a point where it drives me a bit crazy. And if I don't shave now, in a couple of days at 3 a.m. in the morning, my brain will wake me up and say, you've got to go and shave right now and you can't go back to sleep. That happens a lot. So I think before I go on stream later, I'll have a shave. Yeah. It's like my hair. My hair isn't this short because I want it to be this short. It's because once my hair gets past a certain length, I have to use the clippers and shave it off because otherwise it drives me crazy. My hair getting beyond a certain point annoys the hell out of me. So yes, we are good. Hello everyone. We are just having a little bit of a mellow chat while some food's cooking. I'm cooking. There's some potatoes cooking and some root vegetables cooking, and there's a little bit of steak and ale stew cooking in the microwave as well. I'm going to turn it into a bit of a meal, and I'll probably save some for later because it's going to be way too much even for me. Blue Moon. I need to stop singing that song today because there's a new song I want to sing today. What's the lyrics? Okay. Lyrics. Blue Moon. No. Lyrics. but I need to listen to the song multiple times. But yeah, I'll be doing a new song tonight in Munchies. So I'll spend some time today trying to get my head into the right zone for that particular song. I'll have to listen to the song about 4 and 5 times, and then my brain, if I don't really like the song, I'll have to switch to another song. Boom. It's going to be a song by Queen. That's what I'm giving out. It's going to be a song by Queen. So, new song to start. And if it fits me, then I will sing it multiple times, because when I find a song that fits me, I continue to sing it over and over again. You're all amazingly wonderful and special. You really are. I say a lot on my streams and on my inspiration speeches in VR that you're all amazing. You really are. Now, I don't say that as being just a bit of fluff and to be nice. It's true. It's logical. It's a fact that you are all amazing, and I'll tell you why. It's very simple. If you're here today, that means you coped with yesterday. That means you coped with the day before that. That means all the hassle and pain and suffering you went through in your life, you survived it, and you're here today. And if you're here today, then that means you're freaking amazing, because you coped with all those things. People don't realize just how strong they are, just how amazing you are. We go through hell. The world can be a very bad place. I mean, it's nice to have good things happen, and good things do happen. But nearly every single person has dealt with tragedy, dealt with pain, dealt with trying to be themselves, trying to fight to be themselves or to be loved, putting themselves out there, caring. Friendships, sometimes they last, sometimes they don't. But the fact that you go through all that in your life means you're amazing. Every single person is amazing for being able to deal with that. And we need to appreciate ourselves and realize that, because people find it easy to say, "Ooh, someone else is wonderful," or "Oh, I couldn't do that." That's the classic one. Like that, we heard that a lot when I was looking after Paola when she was dying of cancer. People saying, "Oh, I couldn't do that. Oh, I couldn't do that." And the thing is, every single human being can. And being put in a situation where your loved one is in pain, you make the choice. Some people don't rise up to that. Some people don't, and they do take the easy path. But it does not mean that you're less of a person, because we all deal with pain and suffering. We all have to have our fights. So if you are here today, if you are still alive today, then you are actually amazing. And that is just simple logic. You'll find I don't blow smoke up people's asses. I can't lie. I can't deceive. Even if someone doesn't need to hear the truth, I don't have a choice about that. I will always say the truth. Oh, so I think I will just do the mash. Let's get the plate out. We're going to put the big plate out. Yeah, we're going to put the big plate out. And I don't know whether or not that thing over there is ready. I don't know whether that has warmed up or cooked or whatever. But I will do the mash and that now. And I like chairs that go round in circles. I do, it makes me happy. So let's have a look at the food. Like I said, it's going to be a big bowl of food. Well, not a big bowl, a big plate of food. Because I have to eat so much each day. And I only eat 2 meals a day. So we've got that there. We need the potatoes. The potatoes, we need potatoes. Oh, actually, I'm going to have to put this here. I put it in the wrong place. It's got to go there. Good morning, Mariah. Yay! How is your morning going, Mariah? How is your morning going? I'm just going to mash some potatoes. Turn this all off. You don't want to get in the way, Bertie. Not why I'm dealing with hot water and that. We've got the potatoes there. I'm going to get a little bit of oat milk. Oh, this will be the last of it. With that. I don't put much oat milk in there. I saw you standing alone without a dream in your heart, without a love of your own. And a little bit of the mayonnaise because I can't have butter. And that goes in there like that. And then we'll mash it all up. We'll mash it all up. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to try and improve your situation like that. All it takes is little changes. All it takes is little changes to help. So I'm going to just don't step underneath me. I can't hear you, beautiful dog. Hang on. You can't lie down where I'm actually looking. You can't. You're a doofus, Bertie. What we got here is the potatoes. Quite dry potatoes today, but that's okay because what we've got in the actual pressure cooker over there is going to be brilliant. So I'm going to put these potatoes on here, like so. And of course, anything that I don't eat, the dogs will get. So we've got a pile of potatoes there. I'm going to leave that there because I want to use now. We need to get rid of the water from this. Drain out all that. I'm going to save some of these. I'll show you what this looks like afterwards. So, that can all wait there. Now let's open up this. That looks gorgeous. So, I'm going to do this in the crazy way. I'm going to hold this over here now. Jimmy! Jimmy is awesome. And you are awesome, artist. Jimmy is awesome. I love his songs. Jimmy's songs are amazing. So this is going to be my thing. So let's just press it up and I'll show you all what it looks like. So this is going to be splendiferous, my good friends. Splendiferous. Right. I'll show you what this looks like now. That is stew over mashed potatoes. And it looks gorgeous. Yay. Oh. I mean, Jimmy is one of the ones who actually inspired me to sing. Because his song that I did for Munchies. I kept listening to his song that he did for Munchies, and along with all the other people that sit in those seats at the front of the show, I just thought, I love doing my inspirational speeches. I love being there for people, but actually, I thought, I want to sing. I want to sing. I want to connect with the audience like Jimmy does, and like Harrowbeard, and like Astro Dirt, and everyone else, and Apollo. And it was just like, so it's partially Jimmy's fault that I started singing. I can turn off the extra cameras now. I'll leave them on. So it's wonderful to see you all. And yeah, we are all amazing and awesome and special and splendiferous. Aren't we, Betty? And so what I'm going to do in a minute is, once I shut this down, I'll upload this video so it can go up on the channel normally. And I will give the doggies their food. Yeah. Jimmy deserves so much out there. He deserves to be heard by so many people. He's got such a way, such a voice and everything, and his songs are amazing. And the fact that his songs he actually creates, and like, it blows me away, that side of it does. That's the wonderful thing about Munchies and how it connects people. What's different about Munchies is the way we all just link together and sort of help each other. Because I have been to places where they don't have that kind of support, where there's a lot of heckling and negativity. And unfortunately, people who are just starting out can't handle that. They need support and help and advice. I'm so happy. Hello, Bunby. Yay, Bunby's here. We're almost ready to sing. The food is ready. The doggies want to be fed. I'm going to, in a bit, I'll stop the stream in a little bit. Yeah, that is so awesome. I mean, that is stunning, isn't it, that you can do that? And it's awesome that we've got people like you supporting him, because that matters. So I'll be doing my normal VR streams later. Well, VR and flat screen gaming, and do all my bits and pieces. And it's just so much fun. Sometimes this little computer glitches out and flickers sometimes, and I don't know why. I think it's the USB cables. But I'm okay. I'm happy. I'm glad you're here, Bunby. I'm glad everybody's here, Artis and Jimmy and that. You're all part of my extended family. What's my favourite memory? What is my favourite memory? My favourite memory would be playing through Mass Effect 1 with my wife. When we first got Mass Effect, we had it on I think it was the original Xbox 360 or something like that, the original Mass Effect. And we sat down, both me and my wife was gamers. So we sat down on the sofa and we sort of played the first playthrough together. I would take over sometimes, she would take over sometimes, and we just played through the entire thing together, and it was a wonderful thing that we did together. When you're disabled and you can't go out, gaming and that becomes some of your favourite memories. I still remember the original EverQuest and going out on my first day with Paola and spending our time getting killed by everything we met and exploring and dying horribly in many ways, and then having to go on a corpse journey because you had to go and get your stuff off your corpse because they didn't have anywhere else for game. So gaming has been some of my favourite memories. Recently, it's been doing all this singing and everything and spending time with all of you. My new memories away from Paola are all spent with all of you. And it's really special. Yeah, you can ask me about anything. Cool. I'll keep this stream going for a little bit if anybody wants to ask me any question before I think it's just started raining. I did tell you that in the UK we have lots of rain. And let me check outside here. It is absolutely pouring down. I don't know if you can see. You can't, but it's... Let me show you with this. That's what it's like out there at the moment. It is pouring down with rain. Really raining hard. That's UK weather for you. So I'm glad I'm nice and cozy in here with my doggies and that. The only downside is my dogs won't want to go outside. They don't like going outside. They get excited about going outside, but if you open the door and it's raining, they'll just look at you. What do you mean? Oh, people have doxed me before. I was one stream a long time ago. They actually gave out my full address. We had to get the police. Bertie and Beryl. Some people can be assholes. I don't mind showing people my house and things like that. I put myself out there so other people don't have to. Bertie and Beryl. Bertie is the black one. Beryl is the sandy one. She's the terrier. He's the staffy. Would you like to come on, Beryl? Beryl wants to come on here. Oh, there we are. This is Beryl. She is lovely and wonderful, and Bertie is a bit big to be on my knee on this one. Yeah, you're beautiful, aren't you? Yeah. I just know good little doggy who's beautiful. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're beautiful. She's only got one eye because she had an accident a couple of years ago, didn't you? They're both rescue dogs. I always try to give a home to rescue dogs that deserve another chance. Don't we, baby? I know Bertie wants to be here too. So I'm going to put the doggy down. Oh, there we are. So I'm going to shut down the stream now so I can have my food and I'll feed the dogs. And then I will do a stream upstairs on my main computer. And we will do VR and we will do normal stuff and flat screen. I never plan what games I'm going to play because it's wherever my brain wants to go. Sometimes my brain will want to play 7 different games, one after another. Other times my brain will want to stick with one game. So I hope you all have a wonderful morning or afternoon or evening or whatever time it is. Hugs to Autistic and Jimmy and Bunby and Cool Toon and all of you here. You're all amazing. You all really are. And if you want to add me on well, I'll pass. I've got a link to the Discord if anybody wants to be on the Discord, so you know when I'm doing my streams, or we can chat on there. It's a pretty chill place, and so Control V. That's the link to the Discord. and we all just mellow out and chat on there together. So take care of yourself. You are all amazing and wonderful people. Remember that. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.